What's up guys, welcome to another video. This video we're going to be taking a look at one of the top name filters, water filters that you can have, and this is actually the travel version of this, but there's many different versions of the Berkey. This is great for RVs. Now we're working on essential gear for the RV, and having a Berkey in the RV gives you like a pretty much unlimited supply of fresh water that you can just from pretty much any source that you put into this. The Berkey can filter it out and make it fresh, clean drinking water, which is awesome. And it says it's purified the natural way, and it says based in Texas, USA. Again, this is the travel version. They are like the ultimate in water purification. It is stainless steel, 1.5 gallons. So let's go ahead and just unbox this guy. As you can see here, fresh, clean drinking water purified the natural way. Again, this is the travel Berkey of all the different Berkeys out there. So let's go ahead and unbox this guy. There we go. That comes out just like that. So let's go ahead and unwrap. Super nice packaging. It's like a hairnet. Just saying. So there's a lid. The actual Berkey itself. This must be the divider. So we try to get the Berkey separated here from the packaging. That's right, you're getting it fresh right here, guys. There's the little rubber base. And this actually comes out. We can do this behind the camera, or we gotta do it off camera and get this thing apart. Let's do it behind the camera. Tell you what, let's pause the video and we'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to tell you the easiest way is just to flip this upside down and then just like shake it, and then it eventually slides out. They've got this packed in here like nobody's business. This is no wasted space. All this stuff come out of that box, and I'm still going. Okay, so pretty simple. This is the Berkey. And it looks like maybe, well, it looks like that's upside down, so maybe like this, and then you'll have your lid, and your filters will be in there, and then you're going to have your little water spigot down here. So this is going to be what she's going to look like pretty much when she's all assembled. Hopefully I can get, oh, I'm zoomed out as much as I can. We have now exceeded the height of the camera. Again, a little rubber base. And then all the other little goodies. These will be your filters. Now, I don't think this comes with the fluoride filters, but I could be wrong. Let's just see what's in the box. Nope. Fluoride filters, I believe, are an optional item if you want to have fluoride filters. So here we've got filter number 1. And filter number 2. Now, if I remember right, one of the key things that you've got to do is actually like flush water through these a little bit to kind of prime them. So here's the instructions. So it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. We've got pretty much out of the parts here, we've got, just like I mentioned, the lid, the little handle, and then the spigot that's going to go down here. It's going to give us the water to come out of it, and we'll go from there. And we'll purify some just tap water this time out of the gate. Got a couple little hoses, washers, and all of this. You really don't need any tools to put this together. This is all just hand tightened, hand put together. So don't think you're going to have to be some kind of master mechanic or engineer to put this together. It's pretty simple. I think also I lost the piece to prime. I think that gives us the ability to actually run water through these. So we'll do all that stuff, and we'll come back and we'll assemble this together, and then we'll let it filter some water, and then we'll come back and we'll do a little taste test and see how much of this is filtered through and how much time it takes. But definitely a cool water filter for an RV, emergency for a home if you have bad water, you know, like a little water emergency in your area. You know, you don't have to go boil it. Maybe if you're even without electricity, you can just run some kind of water through this and it'll filter it naturally and produce good drinking water. And I'm pretty sure you can get quite a few gallons out of this out of a day. I'll have to give you the exact metrics for that, but I believe this thing produces quite a few gallons in a day to keep you supplied with water. So again, we'll cover that here in a sec. Let's go ahead and get this primed and start the install, and we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, guys. So we have primed the filters. You use this little primer here. Basically, you insert that. So this is actually wet. You insert it on the top here. Run your sink with cold water on, you know, not too high pressure. Push it up against the faucet. Let it run through. Let it breathe. You'll see water pores start to form. And then basically you're just rinsing off like that filter dust and stuff from the manufacturer. So you just want to clean it and get it all nice and primed. I've already installed one of the filters, so easy peasy. I've also installed the spigot, super easy. Literally there's like two washers, one that's pretty easy, self-explanatory, is kind of rounded to look like it should go on the outside. The other one's just a regular washer, kind of straight like that. So you just hand tighten it. You just screw it on in and you're good to go. So then now what we're going to do is I also installed the little handle on here. Super easy. There's a screw and a little washer. Just make sure the washer is underneath. Hand tighten it with holding this underneath and just hand tighten it. Done. Got your lid. So let's go ahead and install the last filter here. So basically you're just going to put it through here. Oops. Got to make sure the washer stays on it. So it's got a washer. So what we're going to do is just going to put it through here, put it through this hole. And then what I'm going to do is just use this little piece here, and we're just going to hand tighten it. I'm going to hold it in here as we hand tighten it. Got to be coordinated. So we're hand tightening it. I'll show you what it looks like on the underneath side here as soon as I get it all done. Okay, just about. Dripping a little bit of water here. And I did rinse out all the Berkey tank. I just rinse, you know, I don't want to have any. There's what it looks like. I had two filters in there. They're hand tightened down here. Just screw these on. And then water's going to seep through. So there we go. Made a little bit of a mess, but not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this up with water at the top, and we're just going to let it, got some water right here. Let's just use some of this leftover, well, that might be kind of dirty. That was my priming water. So I'll come back, we'll fill this up, and we'll let it go, and we'll see what we get, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So we got water filtering in the Berkey right now. So what I have is the water inside of this. It's set up. You can hear it, it's dripping. It's going to slow filter this water. 1.5 gallons. This is pretty much full up here to the top. Well, water line's been moving a little bit. So it is going through these filters, and then the filters have two little outflows that go into the freshwater tank down here. And then you use your spigot to get some fresh water out of it. So we'll let it sit for a little while and slow filter, and we'll come back and we'll try some of this, and I'll give you my opinion if it's the best water I've ever tasted. Again, we're just filtering tap this time, so we'll let it filter. We'll come back and do a taste test, and then this is going in the RV. Obviously, this is going to be definitely my water filtration system. I might take the water out of the freshwater tank and put it in this, but not drink it. and not use it out of the freshwater tank. And I might even just use that as a reserve if I have other sources of water. Keep my freshwater tank and my gray water tank as clean, as empty as possible. You know, as long as you can. If you can use systems like this and you know, do this and bypass that, more power to you. I think that's a good thing. Anyway, guys, we'll come right back as this is filtering and give it a taste test and wrap up. Thanks. All right, guys, welcome back. Filtering. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of the way filtered through, so let's do a water test. Here we go. Can't see, but I'm actually pouring it out in the spigot down here. So it's been probably about half an hour, so about 3/4 of it went through. Let's see if we can get a good picture of that water. Look at that. Well, that's pretty crystal clear, minus the scruffs and crap on the glass. That's some pretty clear water. Wow. Okay, so impressed. Let's go ahead and give it a taste test. Well, I can say it doesn't suck. It definitely tastes very, very fresh. As fresh as water can taste. But yeah, I'd say it doesn't have any foul smells, any foul tastes, anything like that. It is pretty much pure, purified water that's filtered, and yeah, pretty awesome. And again, you can take pretty crappy water and throw it in this thing and have really good drinking water. So, in fact, I was actually looking at some of this as it filtered through, and you can kind of see some crap that it's filtering out, kind of floating in it, which is kind of gross because it's tap water and you wouldn't expect to see that kind of crap. But you could actually see some stuff in there, and the finished product is amazingly good. So, highly recommend. So, here's what I'm going to do. Check the show notes. I will have a link where you can pick up the Berkey. This is sponsored by that particular manufacturer, or that distributor. So go check out them and order it from them, since they actually sponsored this video, and give it a try. Again, Berkeys are like the #1 water filtration systems in the world. So you're definitely not chincing with going with a Berkey. You're going to get the best that you can, and it does a great job. It's just a name brand that you can trust. And you know, if you're using stuff from like a stream or a pond, you know, if you're out boondocking and you're trying to make fresh water, you want something you can trust, and you can definitely trust the Berkey. And again, look at that. There is no imperfections, impurities, or anything in that water. It is beautiful. So, again, check the link for a place where you can pick this up. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one. And here is the Berkey sitting in the RV with plenty of room. Now, this is actually broke down, ready to travel. Of course, when I put water in it, we are traveling. It about doubles in height, so there's plenty of space in here. It's very small footprint on the countertop in here in the galley. And of course, this is awaiting another trip, so there's crap everywhere. You know how it is. You kind of clean stuff, cycle it back and forth into your RV, and all that good stuff. So, again, here's the Berkey in the RV. Again, check the show notes for a link to this guy. And a link to where you can pick up other Berkey products. Again, this is the travel variety here. Highly recommend. Some of the best water I've tasted. You know, don't go buying the other stuff and drinking out of your freshwater tank and trying to put like a Brita filter or anything like that on it, because you're not doing yourself any justice. You know, this water's going to go into the Keurig here. So I'm a coffee snob, so I want the best quality water for my coffee. Now, I'm not saying I make coffee from a Keurig and all the time. I do the pour overs and all that kind of stuff too. So, but you know, if I'm going to put water in the Keurig and make a coffee quickly, it's coming out of the Berkey. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the show, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.